Here we go. Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Is hand off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
A completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. And the running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, no change in the score. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Direct snap to the back. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw. The catch is made. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Throwing off play action. With the catch, it's Baxter. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently,
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Slides the quick throw. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Looking to throw it on first down. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. With the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the returner will be brought down. Drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Dropping back, it's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. It's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. And this one is caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Inside deals now from the shotgun. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out the scoring play. The offense will take over from the 29.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Takes off in a bootleg. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Great job by the quarterback.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the move now. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught in the flat by the running back. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. Comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion of the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch and get a little bit closer to the marker.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense. Getting set. Here's second down. 6-9-1. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, and another incompletion.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they begin first and goal, looking to cash in on this incredible field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. It's no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Sayin. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Now here he goes. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
He's got it in the open. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield and let the quarterback find the weakness of the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. He's in the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And now the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. loss on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Kind of avoiding a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Manning. It's caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Longhorns will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold. Nullifies the play. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After that incompletion, it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. To the air. It's Sayan. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. On to punt now for the 6th time today. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. Trying a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands, it's Gibson. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Hits into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. He made the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Pulls it in. It's Tate. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the back gets the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Ohio State 14, Texas 7.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. We'll get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He continues to fight for yards. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Second man.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air, it's Manning. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge defensive score.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep
looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football.
2nd down play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. Have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Receivers are bunched together. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Brings up third down.
This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number one just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see two top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.